Capricorn, hi, welcome to your May 2025 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Capricorn. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here if you are interested in a Capricorn. Please try to remember that these are for the collective. So they are general readings. So again, check your other placements and other Capricorn readings on this channel. See what resonates for you there. Take what does. Leave the rest for someone who may need those specific messages. Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. So please use your discretion to put those messages in where they need to be in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you, and it helps my channel out greatly. And I appreciate all the love and support this far. All right, Capricorn, all of that being said, let's get right into this, shall we? And see what the month of May has in store for y'all. One more. All right, Capricorn. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. All right. Bottom of the deck is feeling the world. Okay. Quieting the mind. A merry motive. Call of the muse. Spirit of gratitude. Tender embrace. Wishing upon a star. And time machine. Some of you could be feeling that things are going too quickly, going too slowly, whatever the case is here. Some of you could be feeling like you're, lucid dreaming. And there is a need to quiet your head, your headspace, like your thought processes, all of it. You need quiet. All right, let's get some cosmic insight for you, Capricorn, for the month of May. Ooh. All right. Okay. All right. You have Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. Patience. Just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So some of you are kind of getting fed up of the cycles and are really wanting to move something on here. Could be with another earth sign here, baby. If truth be told. Some of you might very well want to go back in time to redo something with an earth sign. You feel like maybe you moved on too quickly from this. All right, but we will pull some romance angels just to see. This is not a love reading, but if it comes up, we will discuss. All right, but we will see what's going on between you and whoever you got in your mind here. What's going on with Capricorn and the person they are dealing with in the month of May? There we go. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. That time machine again. All right. Let's get right into this and see what we can see with the tea here. Two more. All right. For Capricorn. All right. Oh, hard start there, baby doll. All right. All right. All right. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups here. So this is your happy ever after. This is divine love, harmony, bliss, family, kids. Just, you know, the overflow of love here, being in alignment with the people that are around you. This is love coming in and going out. Happy ever after. But you didn't get that happy ever after. Capricorn, there was a painful ending here. First, let me tell you what your cards are. The 10 of Swords, Gemini energy. The 7 of Wands, Leo energy. Libra, Justice energy. The 2 of Wands, Aries. The Ace of Cups, water energy. So Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And then you have the Knight of Wands in reverse, Cancer energy. There was a painful ending here. A lot of betrayal, feeling deep wounds, being stabbed in your back repeatedly here. And you're feeling the loss. The betrayal was too much, okay? And you were protecting yourself. You were being defensive. That you were being challenged, and you stood up and you stood your ground here. You just weren't going to let someone walk all over you. So you stood up. Balance and fairness is going to be reinstated into this situation. There's going to be truth and clarity that is brought in. And it's the cause and effect here, okay, that is really being brought to the surface here. If you did somebody wrong, this scale is going to tip in their favor. If they did something wrong to you, that fairness is going to be tipped for you. You're making new plans here with this 2 of Wands here. Maybe picking a new path here. For some of you, I see that you haven't quite made a decision on what it is that you wanted to do. Some of you are just discovering certain things about yourself. And it's coming in as like an undertone to what you kind of had going on here. But this discovery and this making decisions really feels good to you. And there is new love coming in here, okay? New connections, new people. There could be an outpouring of compassion for what it is that you're going in or going through. There's new feelings, spirituality, intuition, all of these things that have to do with your emotions on love and just the deep feelings that we feel are coming in here. And there is, you know, that Knight of Wands that is coming in the reverse. There is passion for a project or something that it is that you want to do, but it is encased with like anger and being unsure here. Scattered energy, delays, frustration, really not being able to understand why you can't ground yourself and do the things that you want to do here. Now, whether this is with a person or a career, But the passion is there. I just think you don't know how to balance it out yet here. Let's see what this painful ending was here, Capricorn. Some of you most probably had something end quite badly here. All right. I hope I said Capricorn. I feel like I said Cancer, and that's going to be 10 of Swords, please, for Capricorn. Chariot. Yeah, there's determination for this ending of a soulmate. Yeah, this painful ending and betrayal has to do with the soul connection that is connected to you. And there was determination on either your end or their end to kind of end this. Tell me more. Yeah, that 5 of Wands there. Yeah, there was conflict here. There was always feeling like they were always fighting for their spot with you, or vice versa here. But it was always challenging to be with you. And they always felt like there was always something taking their time kind of thing. Clarify the 7 of Wands. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, represented by the 4 fixed signs. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio energies here. Yeah, this change, no matter how defensive you were about it, Capricorn, this change, this breakup, whatever it was going to happen either way. And this is going to help you learn your karmic lessons here. It is destined to be this way. And there is no changing it. You are being a willing participant to this change. So you are going with the motions of it. You're not stopping it. You're not trying to interfere with it. You're going with the flow of it right now. Clarify justice. Yeah. The 6 of Swords. Once that balance comes in and once that fairness is given out and balance has been restored and you feel good about how it played out, you're going to move yourself away from the conflict here, getting yourself into calmer waters here. This soul connection really, yikes. That 6 of Swords with that moving on, someone is, unavailable, wasting that time. So you're kind of moving yourself away from it. Again, or vice versa, put it where it goes. 2 of Wands, please. So that decision has been made on a new path, a new direction here. There's that King of Cups. There's that warm, strong, silent, I'm loving you, but I ain't talking about it. My feelings are my feelings. Okay? But there is love for a situation here. You're just not speaking on it. And some of you could be making this decision because there is somebody that you want a new start with here that you're trying to decide if you're going to make your way to them. Moving on, closing out cycles so that you can go on to this new person that you really are feeling, or they're feeling you here. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Six of Wands in reverse, Leo energy here. Yeah, you're not feeling very victorious here, but you're also not putting yourself out there, Capricorn. You've kind of secluded yourself. You kind of drawn into yourself here. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to build a strong foundation with this new connection that is coming in. You want to be able to show them what it is that you can do, and what you want to see what it is that they can do and what they can bring to the table. But it's all about building that strong partnership, that strong foundation. Really laying down that work here. Knight of Wands in reverse, please. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of self-restricted, self-sabotaging. Really kind of got yourself tied to a situation that is no longer serving you, but you can't see the bigger picture. Why? Because you have this blindfold on. And sometimes when we need to see what we need to see, it's kind of scary. And we don't want to see all the delays and the frustration and the anger coming out here. You're self-restricted here, honey. You gotta take that blindfold off so you can see what it is that you need to see here. All right, Capricorn. Let's close this off with an Enchanted Map Oracle. These can be read in the reverse. So let's see what we need to see here for the closure of this. Don't give up. Don't allow certain things to just kind of come in and wreck what it is that you're trying to do. You are making positive steps here, but there is a very challenging soul connection that you were determined to kind of end because of the betrayals here. Now, this doesn't have to be a quote unquote love, intimate relationship. This could be a friendship, a family ship, whatever ship you're in, okay? All right. For Capricorn, May 2025. Okay, Spirit says no. Okay. Clear messages for Capricorn, please. That is not clear. Okay, so two in the reverse, Spirit of Place, and what is that one? Talisman. So we're just going to keep trying until Spirit works with me here. Lordy jeez. Thank you. Okay, Moonlight, number 51. Such a beautiful card here, this one. Okay. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or an object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. Absolutely. Getting yourself untangled from whatever this is here. Being able to move away. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, my darling, I will see you in the next.